Well, this is a very interesting issue. There have been many comments, allegations, and accusations that these projects are not transparent. Well, I think China must be aware and must be mindful of how people look at it. You know, China sometimes tend to overlook how people perceive the project. China thinks that, well, I have nothing to hide. I'm coming here to help, so I just do it. However, the general public, the Western media or the local people may look at it differently due to influence by by these allegations or distortions, misled by these media. So China must be mindful and try to be as transparent as possible. For example, well, if you can work with third party, for example, you work with Japan, so well, I'm very open, or through bidding. But sometimes, as you know, in these third world countries, sometimes they do have their own practices, political needs. So sometimes they did not go through this process. That's not the fault of China, but this is what the business environment in these countries. So, but China should do a better PR work, to explain as far as possible what these projects are, how you get involved. So I think China should be more mindful of that. I was attending these forums this couple of days, and this is what I learned. I think stage 2 of this Belt and Road, they are now moving from big picture, from macro to micro, from macro approach to micro management. They now want to improve the projects itself, give better quality in terms of finance, in terms of financial transparency, in terms of environmental friendly, in terms of taking into consideration the people's needs, and in terms of cost, better hardware, so they are also moving up to make it to provide high quality development. This is what has been emphasized. The 2 points. One is from macro to micro, and also moving from the basic infrastructure or needs to high quality projects. So this is what I learned, and I think President Xi has also emphasized that.